3, the HVAC is well underway. The old furnace has been taken out. I've got most of the new closet space cleared out. I've got pictures I'll show you later, but the place is very busy. There's a lot of men working here, and they actually don't want me to be in here because I'm kind of in the way. But I got it kind of cleared out, and there's one void here. Another picture I'll show. And I have a 2x4 I need to put in to fill the void. So I've measured it, and hopefully I've done it right. I'll go ahead and put it in really quick. The other nice surprise, the floor of the old furnace room is oak. The whole floor of the house was oak. And then they added the studs on top of it. So they did it all.
Yeah.
Ya. Pensé que estaba haciendo lo que se escuché. Nomás rebote.
I'll make sure it goes in straight. It's a little tight.
¿Cómo le hicimos así? Ya está bien.
Trying to get it up to the drywall.
Ay, Luisito, sorry. Como que bien pesado.
Come on, go right here. Let's look over there. So we're here 12 to 9.
Alright, got it. The new 2x4s are a little bit smaller than the old dog.
They're not, sure they're not in people's way. And
I got some 3-inch spikes I'm going to put in and marry these together a little bit. So what's going on here, let me show you the proportion. As I was putting in a 2x4, the upper panel is very loose. Broke. So it looks like I'm doing a new panel all the way up. Just proportions. Always a surprise. Always a surprise. Always a surprise. So, I need a 16 over. So I think in order to do this correctly, I have to destroy this wall and do another.
Yeah, did the
half
postal
inch
letter?
studs.
The register's already there.
Just do it for now. And got all the workers. Good job. Over here.
Yeah, the one inch screws.
Okay, so here we are. We did some freehand. But up here they cut off a new access hole, which is required by the code at 20 feet. So they can actually get the new furnace up. And also be able to access the new furnace. And then the furnace is going to end up in the middle of the hallway. And there's going to be one return up in this ceiling. And another return down at this end of the ceiling. So two 16-inch returns going into this thing. So, uh-oh, he's got a screw.
¿Aquí en medio?
It does something with the old closet. You can see the oak floor empty spot.
Okay. ¿Qué va a hacer?
30 by 20 aquí.
30 by 20, 30 por 20.
Y otro allá. Allá. Otro aquí.
Alright, we'll come back in a little while. Okay, so here we are. This is now finally Monday after the work was done. I attempted to record some video on Saturday during the whole HVAC install, but there were so many crew here and they were running around so much that I was just ending up getting in their way. So I decided to stop trying to record anything and just focus on other projects on the property instead. But as you can see, I'm standing in the place where the furnace used to be. The original plan was that the back wall here of the furnace room was where the services were going to be run for the new HVAC, and that this would just be a coat closet. It's about 2 feet deep, about maybe 20 inches or 19 inches after all the studs were rebuilt and things were put back together again, but and then about 4 feet wide. But it just, the more we thought about it, my wife and I, the more we started to think that maybe that's just not a good idea. It's not a good use of space, and that we really have another 6 feet this way that we could actually make better use of if we could take a little bit more of a radical approach and do it that way. So I stopped midday. I started putting in some work. I put in this one stud here, which was missing completely, just to support the header that's up there. And when I put this one in, I actually caused a little bit of damage. You can't see it, can you? It's just out of camera, but a little bit of damage. Oh, let me tilt it up a little bit. To, there you can see it. It caused a little bit of damage to the drywall that was here. And I was lining it up correctly, but I couldn't quite figure out what was going wrong. And then I realized this old funky linen closet, which is here, was actually causing this wall to be pushed out about a quarter of an inch, and that threw me off, and that's what caused me to damage this drywall here, which I've since cut it straight, so it's easy to repair. But once I saw all that, I was able to realize that actually the best approach would be to actually take this whole space and blow it all the way through. See if I can make a little more sense out of this. Because this is the back wall of some funky handmade home-built linen closet, which is another 2 feet deep going that way, the front of which is on the other side. You know, take this out, and then there was another linen closet on the other side, which we have since removed. And then there's a 2 foot walkway between those. So there's 6 more feet going this way of really just funky, home-built, poorly done cabinetry and things. And then use this whole thing as a walk-in closet. So instead of doing a quick build and making a small closet here, we've decided to kind of spin off another project to actually do a whole closet build. So the goal is to actually have all the drywall in by the end of this week, so we can actually start the mudding process and get it ready for texturing and painting and things like that sometime in the next week or two. So to that end, fortunately I was able to catch the crew before they started running services for the new HVAC, which went into the attic. And I talked to their supervisor. I asked him really quick, is it possible, can we put the services in one of these walls, either in this wall here, where between us, or this wall off to this side, or where this wall will be here. And he went up in the attic right away. He looked around and he said, actually, this wall here would be the best. And so you can see here, this bundle, can you see that? Yeah. So this bundle is which one's which? This black one is the gas line. This is a 1-inch natural gas line coming out from the meter on that side of the house. And then the silver bundle in the middle is the supply line for the condenser for air conditioning. And then the white tube is the condensation drip line coming back from the cooling tower, which is up in the furnace. And so they got them all through, and they're all bundled in here really nice. And they notched me in at the top. And so now everything is organized, and it's gathered together, so it's just 3.5-inch wide. So it'll be really easy then to actually enclose this base, drywall it, and make this then will be the back side of the new closet. And so that's the plan. So let me kind of close it there. So that's kind of like coming to the end of the furnace replacement project, and I'll be starting another video shortly to start on the closet project. The only thing that's open is there was some damage to the ceilings here and there by the crew. A lot of the ceiling is that really old button board and plaster combination, which is very difficult to cut. And they're sending out a workman on Thursday to repair all that damage, which probably take them a few hours, not too bad. And then fortunately we have spare of our paint colors standing by, so it should be pretty easy for him to do all that work. And so it's kind of coming to a close. We're generally very happy with Econo Air and Costco. They did a great job in getting the entire equipment set up and operational, and it does work. We've already used it a few days, and the furnace and the air conditioner do heat and cool very well. A bonus for this project, and I guess it was just a January 2016 deal only, is that they also gave us a whole house ventilation mechanism that's built into the whole deal. So there's two 24 by 30 inch intakes for this furnace, and there's a baffle that actually can divert that air on the other side of the blower and just blow it into the attic, and then it comes out the eaves, and so it becomes a way to cool the house by drawing in fresh air through the window screens and door screens of the house. So that's kind of nice too. So anyway, so that's where we are with that project. Please do like and share this video, and come back with us on other videos by subscribing to our channel. We have obviously no end of projects going on here in this old Hali at North Tustin Steamworks. Talk to you soon.